Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Now, if this whole pandemic thing was not going on, I wouldn't even bother. But guys, she did it. She coughed on me. She just straight up coughed on me. But let's get into this video.
Comme Kofi, Kinaata.
So, I went to Walmart. I went to Walmart with my little sister. And I don't even remember what we were getting, but we had our mask on. We had, gloves, all that. We had all the protective gear. And surprisingly, Walmart was actually kind of crowded. And I don't know, I think it might have been I think it was a Tuesday. I don't think it was a Saturday. I don't know. I think it was a Tuesday. And Walmart was actually pretty crowded. So whenever I see somebody, I try to keep my distance. But where we were passing, we couldn't really avoid it to get to that area that we needed to get to. So we had to go through that area anyways. And there was this little girl. And we were passing the little girl. And she was with her mom and her little brother. And they didn't have masks on. These people had no masks on. Our governor mandated that we wear masks in public. But all three of them had no mask on. That was a red light to me in the first place. Second, okay, yeah. Some people may not own masks, but wear maybe a scarf around your mouth or use your clothing to cover your mouth or something, And I understand that maybe not all people would have masks. That's not a problem. It's just try to cover your mouth, your nose, not only for you, but for the person that you're passing or the person that you're going to come across, because we're struggling with something right now. The US is in a crisis. Anyways. So they didn't have masks on, and that was a red flag for me in the first place. So we're passing this family of three, mom, son, and daughter. And the daughter has the audacity to look me straight in the eye and cough. She had no mask on. And she coughed. She just let it out. Okay, so when I say she coughed, I mean she coughed on me on purpose. Good thing, but kind of not a good thing, but a good thing. She covered her mouth like this, but she did it on purpose, you guys. This is a 7-year-old that looks you straight in the eye in the middle of a store, in the middle of a pandemic, and coughs. Disrespect. It was just disrespectful right there. She knew what she was doing. She when I tell you she looked me dead in the eye, we locked eyes for at least a second or two. And I knew she did it out of disrespect. I knew she was trying to be funny or whatever little kids do these days. Now, I love little kids, but somebody like her, not so much. And parents, they need to teach their kids that, especially in a time like this, that you don't joke around about things like that. And I'm not going to even judge the parent. I'm not even going to say anything, but whatever. So, after that, my jaw just dropped, and I had my mask on so she couldn't see that my jaw dropped, and people around me saw it, and people were shaking their head they saw it. So I was in complete shock, and I honestly didn't even know what to do. So I just moved to the side. I moved into some random aisle, and I was just debating on whether I should go tell this mother or if I should just leave it alone. I guess I took too long to think because I couldn't find them afterwards. But I was actually going to go tell this mother, educate your daughter. People don't do that in public, Your daughter should know better. But I didn't. And to this day, she won. She coughed on me and nobody was there to discipline her. She was right behind her mom and her mom didn't see it. But even if her mom did see it, I don't think she would have said anything. I don't think so. I was just in complete shock. So disrespectful. Just 100% disrespectful. And I will never understand. I will never understand why people do the things that they do, why they do not teach children to respect others. Like, everybody's different, so I'm not even going to say any more about that. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And like I said, if it wasn't for this pandemic going on, I wouldn't have even bothered to make a whole video on this story. But there are people in this world, little kids even, that'll do stupid things like this. They don't know any better. Like I said, my child could never. My child could never. I don't have a child, but like when I do, they would never. They wouldn't even dare. Trust me on that one. Especially because I know how it feels. But I would never even how much. Who goes out in public and coughs on somebody? Let alone a kid coughing on an adult. I mean, I'm not an adult, but I'm definitely older than her, you know. Disrespect. Complete disrespect. Could never be me. Could never be me, nor my child, nor anybody in my family. Just disrespect. But everybody's different. I'm not trying to disrespect any family that, you know, condones such actions. But I'm just saying it can never be me or mine. Alright, you guys, so that's it for today's video. That's it for today's story time. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also make sure to tell your friends and tell their friends about my channel. And please, remember, if you are out in public, first off, wear a mask. Wear gloves if you want to, if you can. And also try to avoid crowded areas. And if you cannot avoid them, just try to get out of there as quickly as possible. Just so what happened to me does not happen to you. Yeah, so I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye. Yeah.